Is this town possibly the best small town to live in Idaho? Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Summer Aston. I'm a realtor in the beautiful Boise, Idaho area with the Summer Aston Real Estate Group at Silver Creek Realty Group, and I make new videos all about living in Boise, so make sure you subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any of them. But today we are not talking about living in Boise. We are talking about living in one of the best small towns in Idaho, Kuna, or as the people who call me to ask me about it call it, Kuna. Kuna? Is it Kuna? Kuna, Idaho. We'll not only talk about what it's like, the schools, the housing communities, and the amazing outdoor recreation, but I'll also give you my predictions on why I think Kuna, Idaho will not be a small town for long. Let's explore Kuna. Kuna is about 19 miles to downtown Boise, and that'll take you about 30 minutes with no traffic and upwards of 45 minutes with traffic. Kuna is south of Meridian and south of Highway 84. It's got easy freeway access, easy access to the Boise Airport, and easy access to Nampa and South Meridian. It is all surface streets and traffic to get from Kuna to the north side of the Treasure Valley like Eagle and Star and North Meridian. So people often choose Kuna as a place to live when they need that access to the freeway, but they like to have a more small town community and an open space feel. So is Kuna, Idaho really a small town? So according to the Idaho standards, where there are many small towns in Idaho where the populations are under 1,000, then maybe Kuna is not really a small town. But according to large cities, Kuna is relatively small, for now. The 2021 census says that Kuna's population is just above 25,000, which is actually a 44% increase from the 2010 census, and it continues to grow rapidly. Kuna covers about 20 square miles, and they are rapidly expanding their borders. So after we've learned about Kuna, I'll tell you why I think it's not going to stay a small town for long. But first, let's see what Kuna looks like. Kuna is on the edge of the high desert plain, but because it is laced with irrigation canals all around and the Indian Creek, it is a little green oasis on the edge of the open land. Even more than Middleton or Star, Kuna is really a mix of large working farms and housing developments. The farms in Kuna are generally much larger in scale than those in Middleton or Star, so there can be a bit of distance between developments. Looking north from Kuna, you'll see the mountains behind Boise, and looking south, you'll see the high desert plains of the Snake River and the Owyhee Mountains on the Oregon border. An active railroad is a big part of Kuna, and you'll hear the train from many areas of town. Although not prominent, there are also some feedlots in Kuna, so get used to seeing cows on your daily drives. Downtown Kuna has a few shops, restaurants, the City Hall, and Indian Creek, and then Kuna is expanding on the main road in town with lots of commercial options. So before I show you the housing communities, I want to show you the absolutely beautiful outdoor recreation areas around Kuna. Right in Kuna are places like the Hubbard Reservoir Trail System, where you can take peaceful hikes and birdwatch in the estuaries. And Kuna is right near the Birds of Prey Conservation Area, so you'll see all kinds of hawks and eagles living here. Within about 20 to 30 minutes from Kuna is the Snake River Canyon. There's camping, hiking, and all kinds of things to enjoy here. Swan Falls Dam, Celebration Park. There is shooting, ATVing, horse riding, and just enjoying the open expanse of the high desert. There's so much to explore in the Snake River Canyon, and if you want, you can explore the Owyhee Mountains. About 1 to 1.5 hours from Kuna are amazing places like Jump Creek Falls, Leslie Gulch, and Sucker Creek area with camping, hiking, off-roading, mountain biking, and exploring rock formations and little canyons, and just enjoying the open expanse. And we can't forget about Kuna Caves, a local favorite for those brave enough for exploration. It's such beautiful country to explore. And then of course, if you head north, Kuna is about 2 to 3 hours from the Idaho mountain recreation. So those areas make amazing day and weekend trips, but what about back in town? What else is there to do in Kuna? Kuna has several city parks with play areas and ponds. Sadie Creek Park has a small beach to play on in the summer, and Nicholson Park has a stocked fishing pond. And Kuna has several new parks in the plans. Downtown Kuna has a little skate park, BMX track, baseball fields, and disc golf, but the real star of Kuna is Indian Creek. The Indian Creek Greenbelt Trail runs along downtown Kuna and is a favorite for walking, picnics, and even these ladies are enjoying an evening trail ride. Kuna hosts many events like fireworks, a Halloween event, and a 12 Days of Christmas event with a light parade, a carnival, and a city fun run. Kuna even has a beautiful golf course, FALCON Crest, with rolling topography and many lakes. It's really nice, and they are building a huge 55 and over community around FALCON Crest. And of course, Kuna has youth activities like Optimus football, soccer, and baseball. Okay, so what about Kuna's housing market? Well, it's similar to the rest of the Boise housing market, but in Kuna, it's growing really fast. Kuna is a mix of homes built from the 70s to today, with many of the homes being built in the last few years. Kuna tends to have smaller homes, 1,200 square feet to maybe up to 2,500 square feet. These homes will cost anywhere from $350,000 up to $600,000 in June of 2021. In May of 2021, the average sale price in Kuna was about $512,000, with the lowest sale at $348,000 and the highest at $1.1 million. There are new communities like Sterling Ranch with beautiful pools and landscaping, Patagonia, a larger community that will be on a new city park. These homes will cost anywhere from $500,000 to $750,000 in June of 2021. Trilogy is developing a huge new master plan community called Valor that is currently getting ready for building in 2021. It's a 55 and over active lifestyle community surrounding FALCON Crest Golf Course and will have luxury homes, clubs, pools, fitness centers, and a private gated resort community. It will fill a much needed niche of an active lifestyle community, and it has high demand. Kuna has a few areas with larger homes on acreage, but they tend to be on land for animals and farming and not on manicured acreage like you might see in Eagle. Many are on large acreage properties. These homes can be above $1 million, especially if it has many acres and is a working farm. And Kuna has a few townhomes and apartments, but not much for now, although it is in the plans to build more. So where will you shop if you live in Kuna? Kuna has an Albertsons and Ridley's grocery stores, places like Walgreens, doctor's offices, dentists, and garden and feed stores. Everything you could need for your day-to-day needs is in Kuna. And there are a few fantastic restaurants and fast food as well. But for things like Walmart, Target, and Costco, or the hospital, you'll head about 20 to 25 minutes into Boise or Meridian for that. And what about schools? Kuna is part of the Kuna School District and has one high school, Kuna High, and one alternative school. And it has Swan Falls High, which will grow into a traditional high school eventually, but for right now, it is just a career and technical education center. There are 2 middle schools and 6 elementary schools. Kuna High has a performing arts center that is also used for community performances. Kuna has 2 charter schools, Falcon Ridge Public Charter and Project Impact STEM Academy. So as you can see, Kuna really is a great smaller town and it has a lot to offer. So what's my prediction about Kuna's small town status? Well, I predict that over the next couple of decades, Kuna could become just as large and popular as Meridian. And here's why. Number 1, access to the freeway and airport. As far as small towns go in the valley, Kuna's access to the freeway is much better than the other small towns. Number 2, road infrastructure. Kuna already has a 4-lane road and highway heading out to it, and there are many other direct ways to get to Kuna. Old Town Kuna is located away from the main roads, unlike Star or Middleton, so traffic doesn't get bogged down driving through the Old Town part of Kuna. Number 3, development potential. Kuna is bordered by public recreation lands to the south, but there is a lot of open land between Kuna and Boise and Meridian and the airport, and these gaps are already beginning to decrease. It doesn't have the geographical boundaries like the river or the foothills like Middleton and Star does, which will impede on growth. So what do you think your favorite thing about living in Kuna, Idaho would be? Leave your comment down below and I'd love to hear what you think. My two favorite things are the amazing Snake River Canyon recreation areas, and I love that Kuna has everything you need for a day-to-day basis. If you'd like more information on Kuna, you can go to my website at summerastonrealestate.com. You can request my free relocation guide there. It covers Kuna and other areas of the Treasure Valley. You can also reach out to my team and I there, and we are happy to answer any questions you have. If you want to see a video about a really cool hike near Kuna, you can check out this video right here about Jump Creek. And if you'd like to see videos all about other places to live in the Treasure Valley, then you can check out these videos right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.